submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNNY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNNY 91.1 FM and its affiliates. DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. Man, I tell you people, y'all don't listen to me. When I go fishing, I get a big fish in the boat. Man, I got a VIP in studio. He brought his entire production crew with him. I'm going to do a long, short Academy Award, Oscar kind of intro kind of thingy. Does that make sense? Okay? Check this out. We got a gentleman in the studio. He's an attorney. He also has, I wouldn't say an actor, it's a reality TV show on a national program. He has written books, he does speeches, he's produced music. And let me tell you something, I just watched his music. Listen, it had this old man just a thumping, so it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Attorney Dennis Sperling, which we're very fortunate and grateful enough to be right here in the Houston area.
That's wow. Right. Man, first, thanks for having me out, man. I love your show. I check it out. 91.1 of The Boss is the hottest news station in Houston. And I appreciate you guys having us out here. Sometimes, we overlook our own hometown and we're going to these other places, but it's good to be back here in H-Town.
Dennis, we got so much to cover. I want to start out with you. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from California, and I moved here when I was 2 years old, which means I'm not a native Texan, but I got here as soon as I can to borrow from our esteemed former president, George Bush. I had a tough life growing up, but I didn't use that as an excuse. I managed to run from that particular point to being one of the most well-known and well-recognized attorneys here in the Houston area and also in this region of the country because I'm also licensed in multiple states. Wow. That's just my resume. I mean, I could go into it.
Dennis, you've got this aura about you that, when people see you, within a few minutes of meeting you, I just had that feeling, like a warm feeling. You have this presence about you, and I guess that goes in every aspect of what you do. As an attorney, you're a personal injury attorney, so you have people involved in car wrecks, civil liability, and things of that nature.
That's right. And see, here's the thing. I'm very empathetic. I'm very empathetic to other people because I've had to deal with a lot in my life. And because I'm empathetic, I'm able to empathize with other people and their pain and their injury. And that's why I'm good at that. But that's really just one aspect of my life. I'm also a father. I'm also an author. I create music. Even on my Facebook platform, I use it to advocate on behalf of other people. Because I'm going to tell you something, and I want your audience to listen to. I want this audience to listen to this carefully. It doesn't matter how much money you have, because what you're going to realize is that you're only going to be able to put one pair of pants on at a time without looking foolish. It doesn't matter how expensive your car is, because it's only going to take you from point A to point B. What you want to do as a human being is you want to figure out who you are and what you can do to make this world a better place. And so that is the aura that I give off.
We talked about a lot of things prior to going live on air, but one of the things that really I want to bring out is you went through a transformation period in his life where he's in a successful law practice, married, and suddenly the marriage started crumbling. And as you look back now, you kind of see why the block sort of came crumbling down. But then you went through a very, very nasty time in your life. Do you mind exposing some or talking about some of that?
I don't mind at all. And that was the catalyst to me writing these books. But for the most part, I looked up at my life. Ivy League law school graduate, making more than 6 figures a year. I had 2 beautiful sons. The divorce began to suffer, or the marriage began to suffer because I'm practicing law most of the time. I'm stressed out. I'm only concerned about myself and making sure that this thing works because I was a Hurricane Katrina evacuee.
Oh, really?
I lost everything in Hurricane Katrina and had to come over here, and I'm almost embarrassed to say I had to get on those food stamps and welfare. I was on it for like 2 weeks.
Really?
And I felt that was at one of my lowest points. We were living in this roach-infested apartment over off South Main Street, and I realized that I had no one else to depend on but myself. And so that triggered some momentum in me, and I said, I got to get out of here. I got to get myself and my young wife at the time out of here. But what it did was it took away from me building my relationship with my ex-wife. So here I am, or there I was 5 years later, and the divorce was finalized.
But through that 5 years, you went through such a transformation period.
Yeah.
Do you think that rise in such a quick period of time had a lot to do with that or not?
Well, I think once I looked up, I had the house, I had the car, I had all that stuff, but I still wasn't happy. But I also wasn't happy during the marriage. So that let me know it's not her fault, first of all. And if you're not happy now, it's not you need to look in yourself and try to figure out what's going on. And see, we hate as human beings to accept fault. Because when we accept fault, that means that we have to change. That means there's something wrong with us. And we're so arrogant.
My mama said I was perfect.
Right. My mama told me I was perfect. Well, my mama never told me I was perfect. And neither did my ex-wife. But the bottom line is, you know, we have got to do some introspection if we want to grow. And that's when I reinvested in my Christian beliefs that were instilled in me by my good old Southern Mississippi grandma who used to drag me in the Baptist church every Sunday. You know, against my will, by the way.
Now, you know, that's Dennis. During this time, as you start to go through this divorce period, now you've climbed from this time of Hurricane Katrina to a very successful law practice at this point. Your marriage starts to crumble. Your kids are starting to feel the effect of this. What was going through your life like at that point?
Well, you know, I could have easily gone on and not changed. But I began to watch and accept the fact that I'm responsible for destroying my children's family. You see, they didn't ask to come in this world, and they're the only true victims of divorce, and that's with any family. The only true victims of any divorce are the children. The mom and the dad, you shouldn't feel sorry for yourself, because it's the children and the people who have come to know you as a duo who have to now pick sides. So don't feel sorry for yourselves. Feel sorry for those people who you misled. And then you spend the rest of your life trying to make up for that.
I love what you just said. Misled. That's 2,000% accepting responsibility right there. Because you brought these kids to the world with a promise of a mom, a dad, and a life, and
till death do we part.
They didn't have a choice. They were, like you said, brought here. But I love that. Boy, I tell you what, the divorce attorney's going to take that from you. You should patent it.
And so
give me 10%. But anyway,
I got you, man. We're going to see your referral fee.
You know, now you talked about this process of going from divorce to where you and your ex-wife could actually communicate. You guys could piece something together peacefully. 4 years. It
took a long time because, first of all, I had to get on a page where I was okay with accepting fault for myself. Now, I can't force her to see her fault because that would be selfish of me. I'm responsible for myself. But what I could do is lead by example. And what I also could do is put that extra effort forward. That extra effort, hey, you know what? I know you got the kids this weekend, but I'll take them for you if you have something to do. I'll pick them up. You know, you need some extra money, I'll take them shopping. You start extending those olive branches, and that begins to soften the heart. Because remember, you married that woman for some reason.
There were some qualities there.
There was something there, you know, and if something is wrong with her now, then you have to look at yourself because you're probably the cause of that. You see what I mean? But she can.
Man, that hurts.
I know. And let me tell you something. I'm not one of these guys. I think the young people call it a simp. I'm not a simp. But what I'm telling you, as a grown man, you have got to begin to accept responsibility because she wouldn't have got married if you didn't marry her. See, you told her and her daddy and her mama, look, I'm gonna marry her and get off your hand. I sold her a bill of goods, and you know, and then I took it back. And so you have to accept that because if you don't, then your children will suffer.
That's really cool how you put that. Now, during this 4-year period, though, were you lost? Were you sort of in limbo? Were you empty? What was going on with you?
I was drinking. You know, I probably gained about 100 pounds. I was depressed. I was doing everything I talk about in that book. These 3 books here.
We're going to bring those up here.
That is one Christian's heathen stories about what I did to reclaim myself.
The good, the bad, and
the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't hold anything back, because unless you lay it, and I did not intend for this to be public. This was going to be my personal memoirs.
Really?
But then it kind of took over a life of its own, and that's why it's so poignant.
But you and we sort of talked that once again prior to going on there. But we're going to come back to it. We sort of talk about that is writing this book. We're going to take a break here in a minute. When we come back, I want to put the book in front of the camera. I want you guys to see these books, the presentation, everything else. Right. But these books were therapy to you.
They were
throughout this period.
Very much so.
I mean, you were able to get out what you were thinking.
The books are about how to resolve. The books are entitled "Rules to Live By: How to Maintain Peace of Mind and Happiness in a Conflicted World." That black book is volume 1, volume 2, and volume 3 are the gold book and the white book, respectively. And basically, what I talk about is initially how to resolve. How to resolve.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Ivan.
Physical conflict, because I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, back and forth. I was shuttled from here and there. The second book is after I managed by the skin of my teeth to get into college. And I excelled there, because at that point I wasn't dealing with the physical conflict. It was just intellectual conflict. In college, they're going to challenge your religious beliefs. They're going to challenge what you think you know. There are people there that are smarter than you. There are people there that are going to test you. And so from there we go into my practice of law. And if anybody who's practiced law with me realizes I'm not the Mayweather of the practice of law. I'm the Mike Tyson. I'm going to get rid of this case.
You're on a single punch.
I'm going to knock you out in the first three months. I'm not going to. I don't have the time or resources to drag a case out for 2 or 3 years, and my clients don't like that either.
Yeah.
And so that's why they keep coming back, because I have mastered the art of conflict. And see, it all goes back to that. See, we as human beings, we have so much lost knowledge. The yin and the yang. You guys see that? Oh, that's a cool skateboard symbol. But what does that really mean? The light, the dark. I have separated it down to conflict and peace, and I use the Holy Bible as a source of authority to show you, hey, the human existence hadn't changed that much. The human condition hasn't changed. We're still the same grimy people we all have been.
Is it tough for you to, what's the word? Is it tough for you, and it's sort of like going back to your marriage, was it tough for you to concede knowing that you are the master of conflict? You know how to win an argument.
Yeah. I mean, I got everything in a divorce. I got it all. I got the house. I got everything the women usually get in divorce. I got the house. I got extra custody. I got everything. I got the cars.
He's not a divorce attorney. My God.
But because I've mastered conflict, even I took the bar examination the first time and got a perfect score on it.
Wow.
Because I've learned I have a gift for resolving conflict, and that stems from me growing up in South Central L.A. People were shooting. There's drugs. There's all this going on. My ex.
You either resolve it or you ain't around.
You're going. Yeah, it's not. So you have to, as a matter of fact, learn these traits, and so that carried over into my practice of law. But I won the divorce. Yeah. But I still wasn't happy. So I had to ask myself, well, what's wrong? I got everything. Yeah. I got everything. I'm free, right? I'm free now. Yeah. But it's because I wasn't free in my mind. There was something disturbing me, and I revealed that secret in my books.
I like that. We're going to take a short commercial break. We come back, a couple of things. I'm going to introduce Israel, who's a part of this equation as well, and we're going to talk more about the content of these books. So we'll be right back with Attorney Dennis Sperling. Don't go away.
Don't change that dial. We'll be right back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Looking to buy a home? Looking to buy commercial real estate? Been turned down by the bank? We can help. SDA Financial. We specialize in these types of deals. SDAFinancial.com. SDAFinancial.com. We do the deals the banks say no to. Go to SDA Financial. Let's get your deal done today. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hi friends, my name is Angela Aja and I'm a life coach and the author of a best-selling book, Summoned to Soar, The 5 Stages of the Rise of a Woman. I coach women out of their cocoon and into their wings. If you're ready to be the best version of you, so head on over to Amazon.com and type in the search bar, Summoned to Soar, and order your book today.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Searching for a comfortable lounge environment where you can bring your own scotch, whiskey, bourbon, and enjoy a relaxing environment with leather recliners, couches, TVs, sports, movies, and a poker table, and all the other fine amenities of life? Come to Black House Cigars and ask us how you can become a member and get 24-hour access. We are veteran-owned and operated and open 7 days a week. Black House Cigars has fresh, hand-rolled, premium, aged organic cigars that are the best money can buy and come with the satisfaction guarantee. Come to Old Town Spring at 318 Gentry Street or visit us online at blackhousecigars.com.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We're back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Hey, welcome back, Daily Buzz Radio Show, dailybuzzradioshow.com. My name's Sidney Young, your host. I have attorney Dennis Sperling in house today.
We back.
Dennis, man, introduce Israel.
Israel Fuente. Ah, mi hermano, ¿cómo estás?
Mi compadre. Woo!
How are y'all doing today? Man, it's awesome. It's awesome to be here. I feel the energy. The energy is so positive, so awesome.
Yeah.
But you know,
That's 'cause
it's
you're
not,
here, brother.
It's
You're
not
here.
about me. It's about Dennis. It's
No,
about
no,
attorney,
it's about
know?
you, man.
It's
It's
about
about you.
rules to live by. You know, these books are awesome. I've read them. I've heard them. I see Dennis in action, not just because he's put the words together, but he's also spoken. He's also lived it. Every day that he comes in that office with us guys and with the ladies, you know, want to shout out to our office staff. Y'all
Shout
are
out to the
listening.
staff.
We'll
What's
let
up,
you guys
ladies?
know. Thank y'all so much because we couldn't do it without you. But you know, Dennis, two of the things that you said was you said that you take on the responsibility of your sons, even though your wife is divorced, even though y'all both separated. You know, the word of God says that me and my house will serve the Lord. But you know what's so awesome? It's
Talk to me.
awesome to see that
Talk to
you
me,
still
Pastor.
you still take on that discipleship, that part of being a man and teaching your son. Man, that's great. I love it. You know, I love that. But you know, if anybody is looking for and is going through the divorce and going through these problems, you know, it happens to the best of them, an attorney of everybody.
Yeah.
But you know what? He went through the down and dirty, just like all of us. You know, from the streets to the highways to the byways. But he made it.
I made it.
Made
Well,
it.
I'm
You know,
still on my
that's cool.
journey. I'm still on my journey. I can't say I made it. Yeah.
Well, you know, Israel. One of the things that we talked about prior to going to break was, of course, the books. Dennis, if you don't mind, talk about your first book and what the content of, and sort of what led to the second and third.
Well, you know, first, thanks, Israel. Israel, you guys don't know, Israel is my office manager.
Is he?
And so he basically is like my right-hand man at my
Yeah.
office. And, you know, he runs everything and he puts these things together. So I appreciate, and also that he's a preacher. So I get to hear this
when Dennis-
all day.
When Dennis says you're fired, he says, I'm fired, but I'm sorry.
In the name of
but
the
you're
Lord.
fired."
Hallelujah.
I apologize, but you're fired.
Just pay your dues. Pay
Oh
your
man,
Pay this.
you know, it's been a journey. You know, I was sitting in my office. It's 2010, and I just said, let me just start writing.
Yeah.
And I just start writing, and that's what came out. So Israel said I downloaded it from God. You know, I'm like, you know what?
Copy and paste.
That's right, because I learned more about the Scripture writing those books
Let's
than
talk
I
about
know
the first
before.
one.
Well, the first one is about me growing. It's the first one is about my divorce.
Okay.
That's the first. It starts off me recognizing that this marriage is over, because at this point we're just destroying each other, whether it be emotional, verbal, whatever it is. You're hurting each other, and it serves no interest to your children to stay together. And so one of my rules is, the first rule is everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And there's a corresponding Bible verse that says what? there's a season for everything.
Yes.
My Uncle Bob, who I call, who's a black Republican, by the way, told me that. He said Uncle Bob said that Vietnam vet, volunteered, went back and volunteered as a Marine.
2 tours?
2 tours. So that lets you know the type of person he is. And now he's a real estate agent. And
Don't mess with Bob.
Yeah, no, don't mess with Bob. So his
gonna buy a house.
his knowledge,
You should buy a house.
the stuff I got from him, because remember, I grew up without a dad.
Yeah.
You know, my biological father is someone I just met 7 years ago. But before that, I was born to a single mother in South Central Los Angeles who was a teenager at the time.
Wow.
And so I had everything against me. And so what I'm telling you all is that this is a human story. It's not a black story. It's not a white story. It's not a Latino story. It is a human story. And if I can do this, then you can do it too. But, you know, we go through, Uncle Slim is Uncle Bob's brother. And the reason I didn't use Uncle Slim's name is because Uncle Slim does a lot of stuff. Uncle Slim, I take you on a drive-by shooting.
Yeah.
I take you on times where he's shooting craps with his friends. But he loved me. And his friends, who were, a lot of them were ex-convict type guys, they would all sit around because they had hope for me.
Yeah.
Because they saw me as different. They saw me as the one that they could live vicariously through me if I was able to make it. You see? And so all that on my back is why I ran towards success, and I didn't falter, because I knew that I had, and that's why I always have to look within to try to make myself better. But this book, it takes you from the times.
But Dennis, there's something though. This is what really inspires my heart. I mean, you had to come to so many walls, so many obstacles, and it would have been so easy to stop. Oh, well.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
You know, the trip thing me is like, people see me now and they say, well, you know, you're successful, you're good, but you didn't see my struggle.
Yeah.
You know, when Jesus broke bread on the mountaintop and he fed the people, the miracle is not in him feeding. The miracle is in the breaking.
Yes.
See, the breaking is where the miracle comes in. See, I've been broken and healed, and broken and healed, and so it's made me strong. And I am now, I feel, a sword of God, so to speak. I let the Lord work through me, and put these good works out there for people, because a lot of people need to be healed. And I don't
man, it's just,
you know what's so
and
awesome?
I'm not a Bible thumper, man.
Yeah.
You can catch me drinking.
Can I give you something about reality?
Yeah,
Do you know that when a bone is broken, an arm is broken, when it heals back 20 times stronger? It heals back that way. It's reinforced.
So
you know, there's so much about what the struggles you've gone through and how you've gotten to where you're at, that it touches millions of lives. You know how many people out there right now are going through what you went through and have just given up?
I know.
And they hear your message and go, this guy was living in a roach-infested hotel. 5 years later, a successful law firm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, come on, man. Why would you give up?
I don't, and this is a message of hope, and especially in times like these. And all the people who are listening, I want you to hear me. There's somebody else going through what you're going through. And I don't want you to think you're alone. But what you have to do is accept the fact that you are personally responsible to get yourself out of the set of circumstances that you are in. You can't sit there and wallow. Even though you might have been born to a single mother, you might have been born with a handicap, you might have been born short, tall, skinny, face filled with acne, you can't run very fast, you might have been born in an ultra-violent neighborhood, but you are responsible for getting yourself out of those circumstances and finding peace of mind and happiness. And when you begin to accept that, that is your charge, that is the cross that you have to bear in this life, then you will begin to make the steps you need to make so that you can get yourself out of there.
Dennis, at what point through this journey of yours did you finally accept Christ? And you know what? I can't do it without him.
I accepted Christ when my grandmother dragged me into the church by the ear.
But you sort of strayed from it at one point.
I realized that there's something there. There's truth there. There is guidance there. And where you lack the fatherly figure or the mother figure or the grandma or grandpa that can guide you, you have to seek it for yourself. And I sought the truth, and that's where it led me to. And what I did in my books was I laid it down so the millennials and the Z generations could understand, like, this dude is speaking in colloquial terms. He got, like, you know, he's shooting craps with the Crips at 10 years old. Literally, I was.
It's in his butt.
And
winning.
yeah, well, close to getting shot.
This is you know, you're a very successful attorney.
Yeah.
And we had talked once again off air. We
Right.
had talked off air that
Right.
it kind of bothered you a little bit when you started because you produce music as well.
Yeah.
You didn't want people not to take you serious as an attorney.
Yeah.
But I just saw along with Dr. Vargas some of
Yeah.
this music. This stuff is incredible.
You know,
What's got you leaning this direction?
accepting my truth, that I was good at it. And I started doing music before I found out that B.B. King was my cousin.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
My grandmother's name is Elmira King, and her cousin was B.B. King, so that makes him my cousin. They're both from Mississippi, so it's probably just in the blood. You know, but it was my way. This is my first therapy session. You say the books are the therapy?
Yeah.
When I was 6 or 7 years old, I remember myself rapping to these little
Really?
hip-hop songs that
Yeah.
came on.
Yeah.
And then I think the first time I wrote a song, I was probably like 18. And I just started writing, and I realized, man, this is like therapy. I can write all
Do
this
you play
down.
any instruments?
I don't play instruments, but what I do is I just try to put myself in the mind of other people and sing songs that they would want to hear that could help them feel better about their life and understand and know that somebody else cares about them. So I do music, and it started off as just a hobby that I just took too far. And then it kind of took over a life of its own. Like some lawyers golf.
Yeah.
I make hip-hop songs with high producers, you know?
You know, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I'm the outside looking in. My opinion, your music, your book, all this is the campfire.
Right.
And we all gather, go back to caveman days, we all gather around the campfire to consult with each other, talk to each other, make each other feel
Right.
good. All this is the campfire in your life.
Yeah.
You know, and we all get together here. I got to read these books. Are there any pictures in there?
No pictures.
Oh,
It's
man,
just,
I'm
but
gonna
you
kind of read about
will
it.
see some pictures in your mind. And
There you go.
These books are supposed to make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
There's abuse, child abuse. We talk about domestic violence. We talk about the awkward feeling of being in front of a federal judge and everything just gets tight and you don't know what happens. You talk about the idea of having to fight with someone you love, about your children, the idea of facing the fact that, you know what, I have a secret that I've revealed that now everybody knows, and this specifically, that my father, who I said my father, who I'm named after, is not my real father.
Oh, that's right. You talked about
Yeah,
that. You
and
have
my
to
real
seek out
father
your
is a man from the Caribbean.
Wow.
My mother decided that the man that impregnated her wasn't good enough for her.
Wow.
And so she picked and chose a man who was a lawyer, who's a lawyer here in Houston, who I respect and appreciate very much, and decided to tell him, this is going to be your father. And she kind of didn't tell him that I wasn't, but didn't tell him that I was, kind of like plausible deniability.
Right.
But she managed to keep that secret for many years until I said until she told me when I was 10, which is something that I had to wrestle with, which created that's that truth that I had to wrestle with for my entire life, which drove my understanding of conflict. And so that was the big secret. But the journey of how we get there is going to help, I believe, millions of people learn to resolve their own internal conflict.
You know, whenever we see these people on TV and they come out, you already know by looking at them that they're a big actor and their success story,
Right.
and then they tell their story. You almost expect it because they're there.
Yeah.
This was a total surprise. You're a
Right.
very successful attorney in Houston. No one would know the journey you went through, but
Yeah.
your journey is going to help millions of people. Millions. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a short commercial break. We come back. Megan's going to jump on cam here in a minute, and guess what she's going to do? The videos, the CDs, all this stuff. We're going to give some of this stuff away. So tune in. We'll be right back on Daily Buzz Radio Show. Daily Buzz RadioShow.com. Be right back.
Cool.
Don't change that dial. We'll be right back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Looking to buy a home? Looking to buy commercial real estate? Been turned down by the bank? We can help. SDA Financial. We specialize in these types of deals. SDAFinancial.com. SDAFinancial.com. We do the deals the banks say no to. Go to SDA Financial. Let's get your deal done today. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hi friends, my name is Angela Aja, and I'm a life coach and the author of a best-selling book, Summoned to Soar, The 5 Stages of the Rise of a Woman. I coach women out of their cocoon and into their wings. If you're ready to be the best version of you, so head on over to Amazon.com and type in the search bar, Summoned to Soar, and order your book today.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Searching for a comfortable lounge environment where you can bring your own scotch, whiskey, bourbon, and enjoy a relaxing environment with leather recliners, couches, TVs, sports, movies, and a poker table, and all the other fine amenities of life? Come to Black House Cigars and ask us how you can become a member and get 24-hour access. We are veteran-owned and operated and open 7 days a week. Black House Cigars has fresh, hand-rolled, premium, aged organic cigars that are the best money can buy and come with the satisfaction guarantee. Come to Old Town Spring at 318 Gentry Street or visit us online at blackhousecigars.com.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We're back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Hey, welcome back, Daily Buzz Radio Show, DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. We're in studio with attorney Dennis Sperling and crew, Megan Israel. Megan, people love you. You know why? You give stuff away, girl.
Yes, who doesn't love that?
Get to giving.
So, guys, I want to tell y'all, if y'all can tell me one of the quotes that Dennis has said from his books, call me at my office, which would be 832-649-5345, and you'll win a giveaway, which is awesome because it's about the books that Dennis has wrote, all 3 of them, and all 5 of his CDs, koozies, beer mugs, shirts, all kinds of goodies.
Yeah, you got some cool shirts here. Yeah. Wow, I really like that.
We do. We're actually
don't have large.
Yeah, we have all sizes.
It's for my brother.
Right.
Speaking for a friend. We actually have some new shirts being made right now. That's in the making.
Cool.
We have a Coffee King line. Dennis makes his own coffee.
You make your own coffee?
Well, what I did was, once I accepted my Afro-Latino heritage and said, you know what, that's who I am, I start visiting. Yeah. And I start recognize how impoverished this half of my people are.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to do something to help my people.
Yeah.
You see? So I started Coffee King International because it allows me to ship coffee from the Dominican Republic, Colombia, Costa Rica, up here, and it puts people to work there. And it also allows me to put people to work here. And here in the United States, there's a lot of people who may have done time.
Yeah.
And they need a second chance.
Yeah.
Or a third chance.
Right.
You see? And there's a lot of students, especially HBCU students. I'm a proud HBCU grad. And I put them to work too. So I give people a shot that wouldn't normally get a shot. And Israel knows that's what we practice in office. He hires the best of the best, but he gives them a shot irrespective of where they come from. And that's the work in a law office. And we pay them well. We show them respect. We have a very professional office, and that carries over into my entertainment company. And we're going to bring Alexis up here in a minute. Alexis is brilliant. That's my dude right there, man. That's my dude.
Alexis.
But he's down. He's down. He's behind the scenes right now. But we're going to bring him up here. He's executive producer of Esquire Entertainment, and he helps put the television shows on. But for the most part, this is Houston, Texas. And we do things the way we do things in Houston, Texas. This is not Hollywood. This is not Atlanta. This is not New York. Come on. Houston, Texas is going to run the map when it comes to entertainment. We got the best talent, the best people.
This is so cool. I started looking it up. You got a really cool TV show.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it. You have a reality TV show. Let's talk about that.
Well, let's get Alexis up here.
Alexis!
We'll get him to come up here and make his way over here. But co-parenting with the Sperlings was something that came about as a result of a commercial. It was a commercial that we put out in, I think, 2014.
Yeah.
And it was where and you can Google it. You can go, it's called, what was the name of that commercial? Premier Wife, I think. And so it has almost 10,000 views on YouTube where my ex-wife says, "Hi, I'm I'm the ex-wife of attorney Dennis Sperling. And if you've been in a car accident, call him, because the more money he gets, the more I get."
I love it,
and so
man.
people love that. And so the whole show is kind of based around that type of
yeah.
real conflict
Yeah.
humor. You know, you got the two kids, my two boys, Dennis and Roman, standing in front.
Yeah.
And people just like that concept. It's that awkward funny. So the whole show is based on that awkward funny. Now, Alexis knows where all the bones are. He knows all the secrets. He's seen the behind the scenes
So if Alexis turns up missing one day,
yeah, but
he's seen too much.
yeah, I mean, it has been real, because see, these are real raw
And
emotions.
it's filmed right here in Houston.
Filmed right here in Houston, Texas, and we filmed some of it in the Dominican Republic because I wanted to take the boys home, and I wanted them to see what these people live like. These people look like you. You're lucky to live in the United
Right,
States.
yeah.
My this is last season. My boys played baseball against some Dominican kids, and they like, wow, this is. I said they're hungry.
Yeah.
See, you don't have the. See,
Yeah.
I told my boy, I say these boys, they're like I was when I was their age,
Right.
because I had one avenue to get out.
Yeah.
I had to use my mind. I mean, I couldn't run as fast as other kids. I played football. I couldn't jump. I wasn't that guy. I had to use my mind to get out of that situation. And I see these kids are hungry to play baseball like I was hungry for my education. And you boys should appreciate what you have. And so, you know, we filmed it, you know, and
I
go
gotta ask
ahead,
you, Alexis,
talk it out,
what-
man. Talk to him.
For those
Introduce
of us
yourself,
that
baby.
never
Tell them
seen
who you
the
are, man.
film of a reality TV show.
It's hard
You
work,
kill it.
baby.
Talk to me, Pastor. What does all this involve? I mean, it's huge production, isn't it?
It is a big production, but we're dealing with real people.
Yeah.
And we're dealing with real people's lives
Yeah.
and real people's problems. And sometimes, you know, as the showrunner, as the producer of the show, sometimes I do add in a little bit of salt to the wound.
Drama king.
Sometimes.
Oh my God, he
gonna turn up
Oh
Mr.
my God,
Yeah. I remember
troublemaker.
once in season 1, Stephanie, his ex-wife,
Yeah.
she ran down
Walked
the
off
street.
the
She was
set.
so mad.
Mad.
She wasn't filming
So what do you do
anymore.
when they say, "Stop filming me"? You keep filming, don't you?
Oh,
You keep filming.
We keep filming. The cameramen run down the street after him.
Yeah.
I've always said, do not pull, and this is not legal. I'm not an attorney. Do never pull over till you have 3 units and a helicopter. Then pull over.
We'll say cut, you know,
Yeah.
cut, and then I'll look at the cameraman and be like, nah,
Cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
So, and how long did it take to film most of this?
Normally we film in under a month.
Really?
Under a month, and then
Wow.
it takes about 2 months.
Let me
to
tell
the
you.
editing.
Alexis is exceptional at what he does. And I mean, when I tell you exceptional and knowledgeable, I mean, you give this, I mean, we were working on a shoestring budget that first year.
So he's like the guy in the old TV show Cops where they jump out of the back seat with the camera.
I mean,
That's us.
I've seen him,
That's us.
but we get the best crew. You have so much talent here in Houston,
Yeah.
and it's just an underutilized resource. And that's why I tell people, we got the 4th largest city, soon to be the 3rd largest city. We got all this money. We got all these stories that need to be told. Let's start telling them. We got another show, Boss Bodies, that premiered to an astounding
Bodies.
Boss Bodies.
Bodies.
He created that. I created co-parenting with Spur. He created Boss Bodies.
What's Boss Body?
Tell us
Boss
about
Bodies
it.
is about a privately owned gym in the 3rd Ward area right outside of downtown Houston, and the day in and day out lives of these trainers and
Really?
clients that work out.
Yeah, and it's interesting. We got some
Cool.
great stars that come through, Houston-based stars. The next show we're going to have, and this is my heart,
Yeah.
is a show. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want anybody stealing my stuff. Right? But for the most part, it's
We'll
about
sue
a
you.
strong Latin family who lives here in the United States.
Yeah.
They run a business together, but they're torn between their traditional values and their newfangled values. You know, if you're Latin, you understand. You gotta. The family comes first.
Yeah.
But what about when I want to go over here and my girlfriend, and then I want to move to another state and I want to become a singer or something? But what about the family? And so this is the conflict that they have to deal with. Plus, there's all kinds of stuff that goes on with
Yeah.
raising family, and it's going to be in English and Spanish.
Bilingual.
Bilingual, claro.
See,
Claro que sí.
I don't speak Spanish. This is going to be a lot of fun.
You look Spanish though, man. Don't even
If
look.
you're in a group, people just say "see." They don't know. Okay.
Right.
Let me ask you something. When's this show come out? Where's it come out at? When we going to see you?
Season 3 of Co-Parenting with the Sperlings will premiere in September. This is
Cool.
our 3rd season. Matter of fact, if you look around, it's happening all around because this is my real life. This is not some scripted reality show. This is what I really
If
do.
the cameras are rolling, Eva Mendez, I love you. The restraining order,
We
that
love
was
you.
good. That was good.
Right.
You trumped me on that one.
Right. So in Boss Bodies, we're shopping it right now, and the other show that I mentioned, we're about to start. We're in pre-production, and it'll start filming soon. But
You know what? This is so cool. I mean, check this out. You've got so much positivity going on in your world. All the successes. You're spreading the success around.
Right.
You're not hoarding it and saying it's
Right.
mine. You're
Right.
spreading the success around, getting the message out. You're changing lives, man.
Yeah.
You're changing lives.
You know, Sydney, in life, you realize that you can have the fancy cars and the big houses, but how did you affect other people's lives positively? I got to the situation where I had the $250,000 car. I had everything. I take the vacation every 2 weeks, every
You
month.
get that to Israel now?
Israel's coming along, man. But the question is, what is your legacy?
Yeah.
What have you done? Are you just going to be one of those guys that leaves a building in your name when you're dead?
Yeah.
Are you going to physically help people
Yeah.
alive do things and watch them and help them grow? And that's where I am. People, they wanted so much advice from me. I said, well, listen to my music.
Yeah.
Read my books. That's kind of where I'm at. People, for some reason, they come to me. They gravitate to me. I think it's just a blessing from God.
Man, I'm telling you, I didn't. You just within minutes of sitting down, this aura just sort of takes over when you're around. You know, I got to ask you a question.
Talk to me.
Look, I don't even want to go out 5 years. I can't go out 5 years. This you're a bullet train, man. 5 years. 2 years from now, what's going to be happening?
I'm going to go wherever God takes me.
Where do you
know,
think He's going to take you?
Hopefully just to continue doing His work, because I'm just doing the Lord's work at this
Man,
point.
I can't see you continuing the law in a couple of years.
Hey, I love practicing law. Hold on a minute. Hey, man, if you've been in a car accident, give me a call. Don't pay no attention to what he's talking about. But
You've been hit.
right.
I see Dennis in 2 years. I see him physically being able to maintain the several attorneys, the associates that he has, and being out of the office, being able to contribute to more of his other identities or his other companies that he has. You know, our whole philosophy at the staff, and I know our staff's listening, is that we try to keep Dennis out of the office so that we can maintain and do what we need to do.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when Dennis comes in, his actions and his body language is so way up there that everybody gets intimidated.
Yeah.
They just walk away.
And you know, the reason I dress like this, the reason because I know that people, they can, oh my God, who's this guy? I want you to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to accept yourself around me and everybody else. So I don't come across like this big behemoth, even though I'm a big guy and everything. I want people to, I want you to always be comfortable, and that's kind of why that's that ease. And it took me many years. You know, I'm a big guy, right? And you know, people when they're around, like,
you can take me.
Yeah, I know that, man. You know, and so I want to put people at ease, but I'm always gonna practice law.
I'm going to ask you, what's coming up? Y'all have events? Y'all have things coming up? What's
We
coming
do.
up?
We have a book signing on Megan. When is the book signing?
Megan!
Megan ran away.
Where's she at?
Yes,
March 26th.
March 26th, we'll be having our book signing at Potbelly off of Louisiana. Anybody that's interested, that wants to come out, has heard the show, wants to just shake hands with Dennis, wants to get an autograph, would like to just take pictures, come on out. Alexis is here. He'll be recording. The camera crew will be out there. And if he puts salt on the wound, it's okay, because we're trying to get that live action, you know? We also, like you said, where do you see yourself in 2 years? Dennis is also, he's very modest, but we're also trying to open up 2 more offices. 2 more offices where other attorneys could come under him, be associates, and also have teams there as well.
See, Dennis don't even know it. Within the next year, actually sooner than that, he's going to have his own radio show. 91.
Oh my God!
Come on now. There you go.
Well, I have some great lawyers that work with me, and we have a huge office staff, and I've been training them for years. You know, and so what we want to do is have an office on the north side, an office over in Pearland, and just service the community. But the thing is, I want to make sure that they're ready, because I take the practice of law very seriously. When people vest their cases and their time and their energy, and you want to show them that respect and appreciation. See, when I was a young boy growing up, my people didn't get that. We were poor people, lived in the hood or lived in the barrio. We didn't get that, and I don't want to be that type of lawyer. You can always talk to me.
Dennis Sperling, he's giving back. He doesn't just say it; he does it. The actions are there. You'll see it as he lives it, so to speak, on the TV show. Watch the TV show. Read his books. Go online. Contact his office. I want to bet you they'll connect you up with some books, some of the CDs, you name it. Call 832-649-5345. Get a hold of Dennis Sperling. It's been a privilege to have you here today. God has blessed us with your presence and your crew, everyone here today. It completely has transformed this show, I know for a fact, today.
All right, cool, man.
We look forward to having you back.
Hey, I appreciate you being here. And look, hey, here's a free CD. This is my latest album, Coffee King International. It's a lot of beautiful Caribbean beats. It's in, and check it out, man.
I'm going to turn up the bass, that's for sure. Dennis Sperling, attorney at law, look him up. A tremendous man to what he's doing for the community. We're going to take a break. We come back. We have 2 more guests. So today we're going to about 1:15 or so. We get everything in, baby. We'll be right back.
Don't change that dial. We'll be right back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Looking to buy a home? Looking to buy commercial real estate? Been turned down by the bank? We can help. SDA Financial. We specialize in these types of deals. SDAFinancial.com. SDAFinancial.com. We do the deals the banks say no to. Go to SDA Financial. Let's get your deal done today. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hay un lugar muy especial en el centro de Woodlands, en donde te sentirás seguro de abrir tu negocio. Estamos ubicados en el 10210 Grants Mill Road. Nuestro edificio tiene una arquitectura única y diseñado con áreas verdes y una vista espectacular al lago. Cuenta con gerente en el edificio y mantenimiento. También ofrece servicio Wi-Fi gratis y la oportunidad.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
This is E.L. Crane of Real Estate U here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each and every Saturday at 91.1 The Boss.
Hi friends, my name is Angela Aja and I'm a life coach and the author of a best-selling book, Summoned to Soar, The 5 Stages of the Rise of a Woman. I coach women out of their cocoon and into their wings. If you're ready to be the best version of you, so head on over to Amazon.com and type in the search bar, Summoned to Soar, and order your book today.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Searching for a comfortable lounge environment where you can bring your own scotch, whiskey, bourbon, and enjoy a relaxing environment with leather recliners, couches, TVs, sports, movies, and a poker table, and all the other fine amenities of life? Come to Black House Cigars and ask us how you can become a member and get 24-hour access. We are veteran-owned and operated and open 7 days a week. Black House Cigars has fresh, hand-rolled, premium, aged organic cigars that are the best money can buy and come with the satisfaction guarantee. Come to O-Town Spring at 318 Gentry Street or visit us online at blackhousecigars.com.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We're back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Hey, welcome back. Daily Buzz Radio Show. DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. Taylor's in the house.
Hello, everyone.
I like how she does that. Just once, you're going to stand up and do it. We have Mike and Colleen with Cedar Lodge Restaurant in Conroe, Texas, which is an extremely unique restaurant, not just in the restaurant itself, your menu.
Yes.
Wow, what are you guys doing over there?
Well, we thought we'd try something a little bit different in
Yeah.
the Conroe area, so we're southern comfort food, if you will. Try to bring our own little flair to it, where we do our own smoking of all of our own meats and have some menu items that you can't get anywhere else.
So, wait a minute, you smoke your own meats over there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we have our own large commercial smoker. That
Oh, you're making me so hungry right now.
I know. I was like, I need to go there for lunch.
It's pretty popular. We smoke our own bacon. We make our own bacon.
Whoa, get
Our
out of
own
here.
sausage,
Do you make candied bacon?
We can.
No,
Should.
We will.
I don't think
Oh.
you understand. You're talking to another man. We're connected here. We just said bacon.
But we felt like we wanted to touch everything. We wanted to smoke all our own turkey. We
Yeah.
smoke our turkey for a turkey pot pie. When's the last time you had a
Yes,
turkey pot pie?
Oh my
Never.
God, 1973. My
Yeah.
mother made it. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, this is somebody's mom's recipe. I can't.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's so we try to touch everything in house just to give it a little bit more flavor, a little bit different take on it, where it's. I'm not gonna say upscale because that turns a lot of people off. They think, well, I've got to wear a jacket. We're not that place. It's very casual, but we want to make a little. We should be able to go eat good food somewhere
Yeah.
and not have to get dressed up and pay a whole bunch of money for
Yeah.
it. And that's kind of that's barely the basis for the
And,
restaurant.
and Mike, we're going to talk more about this so I can get the vision. Where in Conroe y'all located at?
We're 5 miles west of I-45 and 105, or downtown Conroe, more or less, halfway between the lake and the city of Conroe on the north side. If people are familiar with the old Wedgwood golf course,
Yeah.
That golf course went out of business. We bought the old clubhouse and converted it to a
What's that? Is that
restaurant.
Hone, Egypt?
No, it's 105. There is no cross street right there. It's
Oh,
right,
okay.
right in front of the Wedgwood subdivision on
Oh, okay.
105.
Cool.
So they took over the building.
Oh, I got you. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So we completely remodeled the building, gutted it, moved the kitchen, put the kitchen in the middle of the restaurant so we could have. We also have an event center.
You say
at
you got
this
a
restaurant.
kitchen in the middle of the restaurant?
Between the restaurant and the event center. Let me back
Okay.
up. The restaurant's 3,200 square feet. That'll seat approximately 100 people. It's a nice big room with all glass windows with a fireplace in it. We put in cedar beams. We've got the whole place wrapped in
Engineer
aromatic-
beans up there?
Yeah, in aromatic cedar. So it's kind of a lodge, kind of an not rustic lodge, but kind of an aspen feel.
Right. Yeah.
And then we have the event center in the back, which is about 4,000 square feet that we book parties in.
Now, you smoke. I'm sorry to go back to the smoke. Do y'all do the smoked salmon?
Yeah. We don't do smoked salmon. Our salmon's is a cedar salmon, but instead of putting it on a cedar plank, we wrap it in a cedar paper with some of our seasoned butter. So it's a very moist salmon. I think it's the best salmon I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah. It's just it's.
And they have their salmon
Awesome.
cakes, which
Salmon
is,
cakes.
that's really
Cakes?
rare.
Salmon
cakes
cake.
instead of crab cakes.
Yeah, salmon cakes.
Salmon
Yeah,
cakes, yeah.
it sounds delicious.
So what would you say is I know you're talking about salmon cakes, but what do you think is a signature item for your restaurant?
A seasonal item?
Signature.
A
Signature item?
The steaks?
The salmon is definitely one of our favorites. Turkey pot pie. Everybody,
Can't wait for that.
you've got to try that if you come here because you can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what the idea behind the menu was. Is you can come there every week. You can come there more if you'd like. Every week and have something different where it's going to taste like your mom did it. You know, it's those kind of recipes. But we just added a little more. We just added a little more with the smoked flavoring and added to it.
They also.
Go ahead.
I was going to say they also have a big selection of wine and brewery beers from local areas.
You know that is so cool, uniqueness. Right? Now let's talk about something too. Your staff. Let's talk about what training goes to your staff, and what when somebody walks the door, what can they expect?
Well, there again, we try to bring something different that the area doesn't have. We offer free valet.
Oh, cool.
Which is
I
not
like
done that often
valet.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like walking.
On Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. We have a Sunday brunch as well, but we offer a free valet service for all our customers. We have hostesses. You're met at the door. The door is going to be open for you, unless
Wow.
so you're going to be seated. It's just another level above what we've seen in that area. Trying to provide everybody with a little bit different dining experience. Again, you can still come in in your tennis shoes and shorts. We're okay with that. I mean, that's
Got to bathe though, right?
Just go on
You
in.
got to take a bath, right?
Gotta take a bath.
That's
we prefer
required.
that. We prefer that. But no, you can get greeted at the door with the hostess. All our staff's highly trained. They're all professional servers. This isn't their first gig.
This has got such an appeal of uniqueness in the greater Conroe area. This doesn't exist. What you've created.
No, sir.
I like the fact that you put uniqueness together, named it even Cedar Lodge. I can picture it. I've never seen it, but I can picture it in my head what it looks like based on what you're telling me. With the engineered cedar planks, the beams going across there, I almost see like maybe a 20, 25 foot ceiling up there. I could just vision this. It's so cool.
No, you pretty much nailed it. We have a 20-foot ceiling.
Oh, 20. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, it's all open room, and it's open concept. But all our tables are custom built out of aromatic cedar, so it's a nice lodge feel. But it's still very bright and airy because it's 3 walls of windows, and it looks over some landscaped area where we've got some wetlands kind of ponds built with some water features, and so it's a nice, comfortable place
Sounds
to come have a meal.
I can't wait to go out there.
You got to go.
I'm gonna. We're
He
going
has
to
to
go.
go.
Tell
I
you.
told him I'm going out there Thursday for dinner.
Are you really?
Yeah, yes, I am going
She's
to.
bringing the corporate card, your corporate card, so we're all good.
She usually takes an imaginary friend, so if she's talking, there's no one there. Just ignore it.
No.
Let's talk about corporate events. You guys have a room or an area for corporate events?
Yes. Sure
How do y'all handle corporate events?
Well, if they need to come in, we have a projector, drop-down screen. We have.
Oh, you do
lights.
presentations there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. We have
We
to go
could do
on out.
we have
She does, she's
receptions,
a-
meetings, anything across the board, birthdays, retirement parties. You have your own private bar back there, a private deck. So it's beautiful.
Now, can
Wow.
someone go and have a wedding out in your beautiful scenery outside and come on in
Ooh,
and
that's a
go
good
for
idea.
a reception?
Yes, I just booked one for June, and they're going to get married out on our lower patio.
Wow.
With the views of the water features, and then
It's
they
like
come back into the restaurant and
It's
have
like
their
luxury
reception.
customer service, luxury food, affordable prices.
Absolutely.
I like how you did that pitch. That was actually pretty good. Now, do you guys have bands come in every now and then and play?
Well, we are going to start booking bands for the event center. Yes.
Can you
Sure
sing?
are.
Can you sing?
I can, but
That
I
means
don't
no.
like it in
Okay,
person.
that delay there
Excuse
means
me.
no.
I'm just a shy person. I just don't do it in front
She's
of
shy
people.
person.
We do have some live music during the week, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday for our brunch. It's more of a piano, acoustical guitar set.
Sure, easy playing music.
Easy playing,
Yeah.
something just some background for you to listen to while you're eating. They're just something a little bit different.
And what hours y'all open? 7 days a week?
7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 11 to 10 p.m. Well, 11 on Friday and Saturdays, and Sundays is 10 to 3.
Wow.
For our brunch.
You know,
Sounds so
you're in a restaurant business. It's there's no such thing as a part-time restaurant business.
No,
But
sir.
to maintain the level of excellency that you put, it's actually a lot more. I mean, you basically in the city of Conroe have taken something that belongs in the Heights or downtown Houston and transported it to the middle of Conroe.
You made something of it.
You
It's a
made something of
destination
it.
for sure.
There's not another place like this over there. There's just not. I can just see. I know what you say. You know, you come in casual, everything else, but when you see a place like that, you almost feel obligated. You know what? This is special. This is not some place like Jack in the Box. This is special.
No, you mentioned that. It's I was pleasantly
And we
surprised.
love Jack in the Box.
Yeah. I was pleasantly
Disclaimer.
surprised, and it means a lot to us that people have their birthday parties there. They have their
Yeah.
anniversary parties there. They have people come into town. They bring them there. They bring them there for the special events in their lives. And I didn't really measure that when we built the restaurant. It was something we wanted to create a nice place, but the fact that people are coming there because it's special means a lot to
Yeah,
us.
it's beautiful.
Mike, would y'all have a webpage?
Yes.
What's the webpage?
It's Cedar Lodge
Restaurant.
CedarLodgeRestaurant.com.
CedarLodgeRestaurant.com.
What about any social
Conroe,
media?
Texas, off of 105. Get out there, visit them. You've got to go experience this. Please, if you go, put it out on Facebook Live so we can get a video take of it. We're actually going to pay a visit. I joke around. We're actually going to pay you a visit this week, and we're going to go out there and have a luncheon out there.
Yeah.
Our luncheon start about 2 in the afternoon, though, so be ready.
No problem.
And we're going to put it out on Facebook Live so we can see the interior of it, the whole experience. Don't go away. We come back. We got one more guest. So today's show's going to extend a little bit past the 1 o'clock hour. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Cedar Lodge, Conroe, Texas.
Bye, everyone.
Don't change that dial. We'll be right back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Looking to buy a home? Looking to buy commercial real estate? Been turned down by the bank? We can help. SDA Financial. We specialize in these types of deals. SDAFinancial.com. SDAFinancial.com. We do the deals the banks say no to. Go to SDA Financial. Let's get your deal done today. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, Sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hi friends, my name is Angela Aja and I'm a life coach and the author of a best-selling book, Summoned to Soar, The 5 Stages of the Rise of a Woman. I coach women out of their cocoon and into their wings. If you're ready to be the best version of you, so head on over to Amazon.com and type in the search bar, Summoned to Soar, and order your book today.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Searching for a comfortable lounge environment where you can bring your own scotch, whiskey, bourbon, and enjoy a relaxing environment with leather recliners, couches, TVs, sports, movies, and a poker table, and all the other fine amenities of life? Come to Black House Cigars and ask us how you can become a member and get 24-hour access. We are veteran-owned and operated and open 7 days a week. Black House Cigars has fresh, hand-rolled, premium, aged organic cigars that are the best money can buy and come with the satisfaction guarantee. Come to Old Town Spring at 318 Gentry Street or visit us online at blackhousecigars.com.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We're back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Buzz Radio Show, DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. We're going to squeeze in as much content as we can. We have a very special guest in studio today, Miguel and Jose Padilla with Cielo Builders, man.
Yes. Thank you for
Cielo
having us.
Builders, man.
It's coming out.
You guys are unique. I mean, you're not your typical home builder kind of guy.
No, we stand out a little bit. We're family, we're family owned and operated, and we wear a lot of hats in the office. Mm-hmm. We all the way from picking up trash to designing patios, outdoor kitchens, and I mean, you name it. You have a dream, and we can put it together for you guys.
You know, and that's what I want to talk about real quick. The dream, because you didn't just wake up one day and say we want to do this. How did you guys get to this?
Yes, we've been in business for about 3 years now. We just got tired of the point where we were going from job to job, and as a family we came together and decided, hey, you know what, we have to take a chance on this, what we got going. So it's actually his idea of how everything started, but it's also my brother-in-law and my sister as part of this team. We decided, hey, you know what, let's just take a chance. And let's give it all we have. And what I love about this is the reward in this is the amount of work that we put in, and that's something that we control. I guess that
You know, Taylor, can't
absolutely.
you see the pride in their faces when they're talking about
Yeah.
this?
No, absolutely, you know,
They do some
and
beautiful work.
When we're finished with any type of project, whether it's a little baby project or a huge project, the thing that satisfies us the most is the smile on the customer's face.
Yeah.
That's why we focus a lot on outdoor work more than interior work. We do interior work, but our preference is always outdoor kitchens, patios, pergolas, swimming pools. You guys name it. You know, we can.
Miguel, let's talk about some of the projects y'all done.
We're all over town. We're from Houston all the way
Born and raised.
Born and
Yes,
raised, yeah. As you can see.
H-Town.
Yes, sir. So we also coach a little league football team, the Oilers. So
But
we're the north side of
talk
town.
about some of the construction projects y'all have done.
Most of the construction is custom work, and that's what we focus on. We're not going to come in here and just just a regular sheetrock. No, one of the reasons our name is Cielo. Cielo stands for two things in Spanish: ceilings and also heaven. So you know, you're hanging out outside in the patio. You're laying down on your patio on a couch. You want to look at your ceilings. You know, if you check out our website at cielobuilders.com, you're going to see some of the finest work in Houston,
Instagram,
the Woodlands.
Check out Instagram.
That is so cool. So you guys take on work just about anywhere throughout the greater Houston area, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right. We have a lot of stuff here in the Woodlands.
Do you? Okay.
Woodlands is actually one of my favorite places to work at. And don't be afraid, guys. We have good relationships. The HOAs here in the Woodlands call us up.
You know what you can and can't do in some of these areas. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's some of their stuff.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see those beautiful pictures right there. Those some of the
Wow.
work.
Is that an outdoor kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's different ones, yeah.
That is so cool.
We do outdoor kitchens, outdoor bars. Outdoor kitchens, the reasons we love it so much because we like to grill.
I saw the
Gotta
swim
test it out, right?
grill.
They
Oh,
have
yeah.
one that's a swim up bar.
A swim-up bar.
Or swim up kitchen.
Swim up bars, swim up
Wow.
kitchens. We
Yeah.
get we love it. Not too many people can do the swim up bars and kitchens. It's a lot of detail because you gotta work around the pool and make sure nothing shifts within the long term. We work with a lot of steel as well.
How long does it take to put something together like that?
Some of the stuff. It just depends how custom you want it. It could take anywhere from 2 weeks all the way to 2 months.
Now, is this stuff done with blueprints or just somebody's idea? How's it done?
So the way the process works, my brother is a lot better at explaining it from a customer point of view.
So yeah, we have blueprints. We have a team. We have a team of everything. We have a team that puts the blueprints together. We also have a team that can do 3D drawings for you guys. So if you like want to see what it's going to look like, we can put colors together for you. Stone, brick. If you want stucco, we can do that.
Get a good visual.
Yeah, we can get a whole visual of what your
So you can see the
your finished product
picture of it
like.
before you
Before it
start.
happens.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, we go into homes, we basically get the ideas from the customers, say, okay, this is what we want, and we draw them out a blueprint of what it looked like, and that's how the
We're blessed to have the team that we have, and like I said, all the way from our engineering team to picking up trash, they're all stars.
You know, and I was going to ask, how does this thing? I mean, okay, let's say I want to add a kitchen to my backyard, but I got a certain amount of money that I can spend on that. How does this work? They say, hey, I've got this budget, and you make it work, or do you pitch them, say this is what I'm going to need? How does that work?
Oh, absolutely. We show you guys different ways. Material can be pennies to the dollar on some different stuff, and you know, some material can get real exotic, but there's a lot of ways to save money. The budgets are don't let them scare you, and we also have financing available, guys, which is very important.
And
That is good.
If you want to do like a home edition or anything like that, we got in-house financing, credit cards. I know some people like to put your points on those credit cards, and we can help you guys out. So
that's nice of you, man. Let everyone do that. That's nice of you.
Yeah, we love to rack up credit cards.
Cielo Builders.
Our goal is to bring you your dream house.
Wow.
To whatever you always dreamt of having, we're gonna make it happen.
What's some of the crazy ideas people come to you and say, hey, I want to see if you can do this, or I want to try this. Have y'all had anything exotic, really?
Oh yeah, pergola over a pool. That was pretty cool. So
What?
you got the pergola over the pool.
You did?
Mm-hmm. A pergola made out of nothing but metal. Metal's kind of hard to bend. So
Okay,
it's got-
what's a pergola? So yeah, metal's kind of hard to
Pergola is where it's like a patio, but it's open. It has the slats.
yeah,
Oh, really? Over the
It's
pool?
way-
over the pool.
Over the pool,
Over,
where
I
you
mean,
can, the sun
yeah.
still comes in, but it helps block the shade still at the same time.
Cool. That is awesome.
It looks beautiful once you put it
How
together.
long did it take y'all to do that?
That project there took 3.5 months because
Wow.
it was 3 patios, a pergola, and a lot of stuff in the backyard. So it was,
Wow.
pretty neat. It's
Now,
pretty neat.
how big a crew do you guys have?
we're like I said, we're blessed to have a little bit of everything. So we can do turnkey ready work from start of the drawing all the way to, like I said, pickup. We have crews that'll do the foundation. We have crews that electricians, plumbers, and all these guys are certified. And another thing that helps us out a lot is they all speak Spanish and English. So there's no language barrier with the customer.
Yeah.
Again, my brother and my sister, she's the owner. We run this company like
It's
a
a
sports
family
team.
business.
So we've got the owner,
Y'all need a reality
the general
TV
manager,
show.
right?
Yeah, I know. That guy
Big shout out to Dennis, by the way. Dennis Sperling was here earlier.
Yeah.
What
That's
doesn't
pretty
that guy do,
inspiring.
right?
My God,
Yeah.
come, that
no
Dennis is incredible. I was just blown away by him. It really was.
Maybe someday. Like I said, we're climbing the mountains, and
Y'all need to build him an outside kitchen.
I
bet he's got a good budget.
I just talked to him about that. Yeah,
I bet he got a good budget for it.
He said he's interested, so we're probably gonna talk later.
That's
on,
incredible.
later on today.
No, and we feel like it's a time to expand our brand now. We feel like we have a good enough product to just get it out there now.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
We're
a couple
confident.
things. Your professionalism. You're not the chuck in a truck kind of guys. I mean, you are a crew. You got all the qualifications, the certifications.
Good customer
You're
service.
Customer service. You guys are a corporation.
LLC.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You guys have your business. When somebody calls you out to their home, which, as you know, their home is huge.
Absolutely.
You're guests in their home.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you go out there, you instill that confidence and trust because you do know what you're doing, and it comes across. Now you just mentioned something. What I love about these, they have yet to mention. We do this, and we'll try to pitch any of their products. You know what they're talking about? That you like to make your customers happy. You like to see the smile on
About
their
the
face.
customers for sure. For sure.
Now, and I assume you train your people the same way.
Absolutely. You work all day, you work every day, and you just want to come home to and relax. Your patio, your swimming pool, that's your vacation every day, guys. Your backyard, your outdoor kitchen. You like to relax under a pergola and still get some sun. That is your vacation every day. I feel like life is a vacation, and you should live it every day as a vacation. Yeah, we have our duties. We have to go to work. We have to do this. But at the same time, when you get home, your backyard should be your vacation. That's what we try to do for everybody.
Let me ask you something. Jose, do y'all divide up responsibilities? How do you know who does what?
Oh yeah, my sister's really good at that. So
you do this. You do that.
It's a good thing that my sister is the older.
She older or
and
younger?
My brother-in-law. She's younger than me.
She's older.
But she's older than him.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. And then my brother-in-law too. They're both U of H alumni. So what's up, U of H?
Cougars.
Go Cougs.
Yes.
So when a project comes in, y'all have a group meeting to plan it all out, or how's that work?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Most of the time, we all like to meet with a customer before. And it's a lot of driving. It's a lot of meetings, and just to be on the same page. And 100%, we do have a group meeting. Everybody knows what they're doing. We have an app that not a lot of contractors have, and this app the customer gets as well. Everybody's notified on what dates you're going to be there.
Schedule.
Everything
the
is
process
scheduled.
of where the job is.
It's good, so you're not having a question.
No, not at all.
What's going on?
And if you have any questions, that app is right there. You guys can talk to us on the app. You guys can message us. We're available all the time, and I don't want to say that because sometimes we get calls at 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's just let me ask something though.
Though.
But you're still subject to things you have no control over, the weather.
Exactly. Like
And
right now.
That can be frustrating. But when the weather's bad, get on a radio show.
Exactly.
The real Cielo controls that weather.
That's right,
We
the real
control
Cielo.
the
So
work.
what do you do when you can't work because it's raining like that?
Well, we go to the bar. No, I mean we do the most of it. Whether it's paperwork, whether it's getting out there whether we need to be out and like this promoting. We'll find something to do.
Your sister's not gonna let you sit around.
Absolutely,
Exactly.
yeah, no.
Exactly.
And to be a successful
Jefe.
company, you have to put in the work, and even on days off when you can think, no, there's no work. No, we're gonna find work. We're
That
gonna
is
find
so
something
cool.
to do. Yeah.
Cielo Home Builders. What's your webpage?
CieloBuilders.com. Check us out, guys.
CIELO. CieloBuilders.com. Where are y'all primarily located? Where's your office at?
Our office is in the Heights.
The Heights.
Office in the Heights, Houston.
Centrally located. I like that.
Yeah.
832-310-0762.
Right on 22nd Street behind that middle school. Hamilton Middle School, and we're happy to be in the Heights. But we're going to expand. We want to go everywhere. Our crews are growing, and we just want to keep feeding our crews. And
Cielo Home
so
Builders.
having a giveaway.
We are giving something away, guys.
What are you giving away?
We appreciate you watching 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The Boss.
El Jefe. Yes. And we're going to give you guys something to take to the outdoors. It's a cooler.
Cool.
You guys, it's made out of cedar, so it's wrapped in cedar. Inside, of course, the cooler's inside.
How do you win it?
How you win it is share us. Share us on this live show. If you can share us, we're gonna.
Those things are nice. I've seen those.
Yeah, they are. They're great.
They have a photo of it. I don't know.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Cielo Home Builders or Cielo Builders, excuse me. Give away the cooler. You have to. How do you do it again?
Like us, share us on Facebook, Instagram. We're gonna pick a lucky guest, and we're gonna give you guys
these guys.
message.
You got to get back on this show. We are out of time, but I get you back on this show. We're gonna talk more about your projects, everything. Cielo Home Builders, DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. We've had a full show. We'll see you tomorrow, 12 noon. Woo!
Hello.